Hello everybody, this is Oliver Hines from MetalUnderground.com and I'm very happy to say we're with Misery Index today. How's it going, lads?
Very good, very good.
Good. It's a really impressive tour package you're on now, obviously with Napalm Death, I Hate God, Rotten Sound and Bat. It's a fucking amazing lineup, man.
Yeah,
How did this package come about?
All old friends, really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you play with each other before on that, yeah? Anyone that you haven't played
Yeah,
with
throughout
before?
the years, for sure. Like, Ryan is from Bad's, also in Municipal Waste, and we played one of their record release shows way back in the day, Misery Index, and Shane from Napalm, we've known him for a long time, and the Rotten Sound Boys, obviously. I Hate God guys, we've toured with them before, so it's just it's a bunch of buddies, and I think Shane was really responsible mostly for selecting the package.
Yeah, it's also an agency package, the booking agent. We're almost all under the umbrella, I think, of the MAD roster. So
yeah, we did this whole thing without Rotten Sound in Japan. And I think Shane just wanted to keep it going throughout the world.
And how long's the tour been going so far? It's not long started.
A few weeks.
Oh, a few weeks?
A few weeks. We got a couple weeks left.
Oh.
today is the halfway point, actually.
Fuck, you must be knackered.
Yeah. Well,
Feel good.
yeah. Didn't drink last night, so I'm feeling pretty fresh.
Was it Scotland you were in last night?
Yeah, Glasgow.
And you didn't drink?
No. Well, we were in Birmingham the night before that, so
That's what you
it was the
got.
Napalm Death hometown show,
Yeah.
so we celebrated a little bit, yeah.
Cool. Well, obviously you're still promoting Rituals of Power, which has nearly been out a year now. March 8th it was released, I think.
Oh, yeah.
So, I don't know, I do my research. Not a lot, but I do. Now that nearly a year's passed, how do you see it in the Misery Index catalogue? How well does it sit in compared to other albums?
I don't know, it's like on Killing Gods we sort of made a sort of dark departure from what we normally do, a little bit more epic. And for this one, we were conscious of maybe trying to take everything that we've done so far and sort of refine it, and not neglect certain aspects of our identity that are distinctly our own. So I think there was going back and looking at all the albums and recognizing the stuff that is the stuff that only we do, and moving from there is sort of like a song basis. And at least that was my thinking throughout the whole thing. I feel like over 6 albums in, it was kind of like high time we did a record like that. It wasn't like experimentation.
Yeah, no, it's a really, really powerful album, man. It's pure Misery Index. So.
Yeah, I mean, just sort of doing what we do well and what we know is supposed to be there.
Yeah.
And not trying to. So this was not like an experimentation album.
Cool. And there's a lot of work put behind the album as well. I think you did 5 videos for the album.
We got a video for every song except for 2.
Oh, right.
Yeah, if you count lyric videos, there's 3 performance videos, I think.
Yeah,
And,
that's sort of necessary these days.
YouTube is kind of where a lot of people are looking, finding about music, so we wanted to pay attention to that as well.
Yeah, I mean, not discriminating. People are consuming their music in a visual way now. I think they many times even I we'll listen to something, we'll go on YouTube and just put that in there and watch. There's something to watch there as well. It's like Google, and now you're all sitting there watching something. And maybe takes you past the 10-second point.
If it can do that, it's worth checking out. So.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I would imagine performance videos are probably the best ones to do for this kind of music, because everyone can see the atmosphere of a Misery Index show and that kind of thing. So
yeah, we'll do some like that. We'll probably do some different stuff in the future.
Cool. It's also marked a 5-year gap in between Rituals of Power and Killing Gods. What was the reason for such a lengthy gap between full lengths?
I don't know. We all have kind of other stuff going on, different projects, and
grown up things.
Yeah, I have kids.
Yeah.
He's finishing his doctorate in Atoms and Pink Destroyer and whatever else, and so we got a lot of stuff going on.
Life shit.
And I don't know, man. We don't like cater to any sort of like industry standard for what is supposed to happen, I guess, and we just kind of, when creativity strikes, we take advantage of it. When it's done, it's done. It was supposed to actually come out like a year prior, and we didn't really, I think, have like all our production stuff kind of worked out or whatever, and it took a little bit of time to get over that, and we figured it out.
Yeah. Would you say it helps having that kind of gap between albums, because in that time, obviously you've got other things going on, but you can, like you say, purify the sound, if you like, and just sift through what makes it.
I think it's good to sit on it for a little bit, man. Yeah, it's good to sit on. Maybe not like that long, but 3 years is a good time. 4 years is maybe better. And you see bands like popping out albums every like 2 years or a year and a half to match this industry cycle or something.
We did that for the first 3 or 4 records.
Yeah.
We were pretty.
Yeah, you get to a point where it starts to be, become two-dimensional. And,
Starts to become a job.
Well, there's that, but I'm speaking about like the music, I think, because I hear some bands that like catering to that, and the music, I think, really suffers where it could have been really great. There wasn't enough like reviewing the listener experience, certain things and compositions.
Cool. Next year marks the 20th anniversary since Misery Index was formed. A lot of bands. That's what I read. I could be wrong.
Yeah, it was like spring of 2001. Yeah.
Again, research. But with that being said, is there any plans to celebrate the anniversary at all?
I think one thing we're going to do is we got the rights to our Relapse records.
Okay.
So I think we're gonna do a vinyl re-release ourselves of each of those titles. Maybe make them really nice and special.
Cool.
We'll release those probably like a year apart, maybe starting in 2021. And I don't know, maybe we could. I haven't really thought too much past that, so maybe we could do some kind of special shows or something like that.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. I don't really pay attention too much to those kind of anniversaries. They just kind of remind me of things that didn't like.
yeah, we're not really.
Always kind of want to look forward
Yeah.
to the next release. I think that's the most important thing. Is like how are we going to follow up Rituals of Power with something which meets our standards of.
Yeah, we're not really focused on nostalgia. We're focused on like being fresh.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows if we'll do anything at all? It might just be we just focus on a new record.
To be fair, it's tend to be more nerds like me that notice these things in actual bands. Bands are doing actual things.
Yeah, I feel like Jason agrees. It's like I don't know. It's overemphasizing that nostalgia thing kind of puts a bad taste in my mouth. Especially when it comes to like some I guess bands like classic bands or whatever. I want them to keep going, progressing. I don't really care how you playing your old album.
Yeah. It's a bit old hat now, playing the whole album.
Yeah.
I have a question from a fan who wants to know if you were pissed off when Impractical Jokers launched a new game show called Misery Index.
No, it's the more misery, the merrier. That's what I say. I mean, it's a totally different cultural form.
Yeah.
It's television. It's a TV show. It's a game show. It's just it shares a name. If anything, it creates a little bit of confusion. We have some people because they don't have a Facebook page, so their fans write our Facebook page thinking we're the TV show. And they ask us questions. They complain to us about stuff. But I mean, I think in the broad stream of there's just so much culture out there, so much so much everything. It's like it doesn't really impact us one way or the other. I mean, it's just, if anything, it might drive new fans to us in some weird way because they might see the name in the Google search or something else and be like, oh, there's a band.
Or again, going through YouTube.
Yeah. I mean, if you Google Misery Index, there's only a few things that pop up. It's like Us, the economic indicator, and
Now the TV show.
Until then, now the TV
Yeah.
TV show, and that's like the three things.
Just finally then, what's the plans for the rest of the year?
Well, that's still kind of coming together. There's a lot of like irons in the fire and things getting worked out. So that's when we can really talk about.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we are going back to Europe. We're playing Hellfest and some other kind of fest and
Yeah.
things like that.
I think I saw you were doing Grass Pop, which is it.
Are we?
I think I saw.
I haven't heard about that one, but that would be
Oh,
good.
okay.
But yeah, we're doing Hellfest and a few other festivals on the continent. But that's the only thing we have booked right now.
Okay.
Other than that, yeah, I think we'll get back to songwriting this year too. So.
Nice. Thank you very much for taking the time to speak to me, lads. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you.
All the best.